Hello, I'm Sean from the Industry Estate Agents, and we're here today with our local supported locals. We're here with Scott from Scott's Mowing. I'll Cut Your Grass. I'm sure you've seen his trucks around. Thanks for having us over, Scott.
No worries, mate. Thanks for coming.
Just want a little chat with you. Tell the viewers out there a little bit about yourself and what brought you up to Cairns and the family up to Cairns, because you're not a local, you're like me, right?
No, Victorian.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Right, finished uni, went overseas, came back with a pregnant missus in tow, and didn't really have any skills to do anything else. So I joined the police. Did a year in Brisbane, around Logan and Mount Omni, and then after my first year, they said, "Son, you're off to Cairns."
Okay. So you worked up here for a bit?
That's about 18 years ago. So they moved us up here, worked around the Cape for a bit, and then settled back into Cairns and was a prosecutor for a while, and then a detective for about 10 years. So,
wow. Yeah. But now you're a local boy.
Yep.
Because I see your trucks everywhere.
Yep.
I think you must have like 100 trucks, because every time I hit a roundabout or something, they're everywhere.
Well, hence the bright yellow. That's the general idea
It's
of
a great logo. So tell us a little bit about I Cut Your Grass and how that came about and what you guys are all about.
Well, we were doing, I think it was nearly 10 years ago, and I was sitting at home with the wife, and my brother's a sign writer. Yeah. And I said to the wife, I want a bigger boat. And she said, "You're a policeman, you can't afford it." And I'm fairly belligerent, so I watched this so I could do it. Yeah. And so me and the brother, we woke up the next morning and we printed off business cards and stuff like that with the I'll Cut Your Grass slogan. Yeah. And I just started doing 4 or 5 a weekend, so I needed that much to pay for the boat. Yeah. And we were doing that for probably 18 months, 2 years, bought the boat. And then we had a young fella who was one of my best mates' sons, was working at a box factory, I think. And anyway, he got made redundant. So he came to me and said, "Look, he's 17 or 18. I thought, mate, he's a really good kid. Got any work? Well, you need the money." By then I've been promoted in the police, and I sort of didn't have time back on shift. So
this was your weekend job just for the boat? And
so when I was prosecuting, so prosecuting, you work Monday to Friday, but then I'd gone on to be a detective, so I was working the weekends, so it was pretty hard to do it. And Jake came along, and he was just a real personable fella, and it just sort of grew from there. Brilliant. We bought the first car in 2011 or something like that. We had one trailer, and then about 3 years ago, that's my wife, got pregnant again. So I said,
congratulations.
Thank you. And so I said to her, "Look, I'm going to take on my long service leave and that, and go into the business full time. And if we like it, I'll resign from the police." And from there we've sort of grown from one trailer to 5 and half a dozen vehicles. And
good. It's a real success story, because as you said, you just did this as a hobby 10 years ago, started doing it at the weekends, and now you've got a few guys, so lots of locals working with you.
All local blokes, so we fluctuate between about 7 and 11, depending on we've got half a dozen full-timers that work with us all the time. We've got 2 P&G lads that work with us that are real good local footballers. And then we sort of have 4 casual staff that if we've got a lot on, we generally got between 6, 8 blokes out every day, and then sometimes you get a bigger job up to that.
Okay, so zipping up and down, north and south. So where'd you go? Do you work everywhere around Cairns?
Pretty much, we had we did a lot of service stations for a little while. So we were right down from Tully all the way up to Mossman. We looked after all the BPs and all the Shells, but they've gone to a national company now. But pretty much, we just did a job down at Brampton Beach there a couple of weeks ago. We landscaped the new Rangers cottage down there, so mate, wherever it is.
So you do small like lawns for me, but you also do big commercial
$50
as well.
Up to
very good.
Mate, family operated. Like we try to keep everything in Cairns. We support local businesses. We really embrace Cairns as a lot. Like we wouldn't move ever. Good. The kids love it up here. The wife loves it. The kids all go to local schools, that sort of stuff. Probably the main reason we get a lot of work is just reliability.
Anything you want to say to the people back home that really stands out about you guys compared to the others? I know we're looking at we're looking after everybody, but apart from the shirts and the logo, which is awesome, I think.
Mate, probably just we support your local people, I guess, and we'll stuff up from time to time like everybody else does. But generally the boys, they're pretty happy. They're good workers. We've managed to navigate through COVID, which was good. We've managed to keep everybody. It's belted our profits around a bit, but that's part and parcel of it. So we've kept all the boys on. We haven't had to get rid of anyone. So
mate,
the first couple of weeks you're pretty nervous and whatnot, but after that it come back really well. It has, mate. Yeah, and everyone seems. Well, I guess they're at home, so they see their grass growing and whatnot. So a lot of people have done a bit of work. So mate, managed to navigate through that, keep all the boys employed. So for us, that's 6 or 8 local fellas that have got a job and
families are supported. That's
that's right, mate. By putting them on, we try as much as we can. I don't believe in casuals or contractors. You have to use them sometimes because they don't want to be full time. But of our staff, we've got those 5 or 6 full time staff, so they get their holiday pay and they can go and get a home loan or a car loan. Like I've always, having the government jobs, you always had that bit of security. And so we try and run that through the business too.
Good. That's a good culture.
Mate, it is, and you got to reward them because it's a hard job. It's not the great. No one wakes up in the morning and goes,
I want to
do? I'm going to mow lawns all day today. No one does that. So you got to give them a little bit of a kicker at the end of the day.
I think we really appreciate it. We're out there on the field. We see you guys doing the work. It was really nice to meet you. I think it's an amazing logo. I saw it when I first came up here to Cairns. So thanks very much.
Hey, you're right.
I want everyone to make sure they like and share the video. Share this around. As Scott said, it's all about supporting the locals. Thanks very much, Scott.
No worries.
All right, see you again.
Cheers.